Shri M. Vaithianathan, Honorable MLA, Puducherry. Shri M. Vaithianathan is an Indian politician and a current member of the Puducherry Legislative Assembly from the Lawspet constituency. Shri M. Vaithianathan was the second son of Shri Murugayan, a weaver belonging to the Tamil Sengundar family, who was born on 3/11/1973 at Lawspet, Puducherry. His mother's name was Srimati Kamala Ammal. Shri M. Vaithianathan married Srimati Rama on May 3, 1998 and was blessed with 3 sons. Currently, his wife is holding the position of Managing Director of MS Kamala Media Private Limited, one of the leading private channels in Puducherry, and CEO of Kamala Trust Puducherry. Shri M. Vaithianathan's father, Shri Murugayan, left for Ahmedabad, Gujarat state along with his 2 sons and wife for employment. There, Shri M. Vaithianathan's father worked as a laborer for 1 year in a private mill and struggled a lot for their livelihood. Because of the excessive workload assigned to him by the management, his health condition deteriorated due to improper food, environmental issues and cognitive defects. By then, Shri M. Vaithianathan was a 1-year baby. At 1974, his father Shri Murugayan returned to Puducherry from Ahmedabad in 1974. After arriving in Puducherry at 1974, Shri M. Vaithianathan got admission in government schools at Puducherry. He studied in Government Middle School GMS, Pethuchettippet, Puducherry, after which he successfully completed his high school education at Kamarajar Government High School and Navala Nigerian Higher Secondary School, Puducherry. In his school days, he was a good sportsman, playing various sports which helped him to learn various life skills such as teamwork, leadership, accountability, patience, and self-confidence. It also prepared him to face life challenges. Sports motivated him to work on his physical and mental abilities to achieve goals in his life. As all his relatives were deeply involved in business, he got inspired to start a business, so he was not in the position to continue his higher studies. In the year of 1992, with less investment, he started a small business of lending video cassettes, discs, and other media content on hourly rental basis within his residential area. As his business completely relied on a few regular customers and as the items given for rental were not returned on time, unfortunately his business got closed within 3 years, that is 1995. Under such situation, he identified that real estate were considered as one of the best type of investments because of their potential for higher cash flow. So, with a small investment, he started doing real estate business in Puducherry and Tamil Nadu. When his income started augmenting, he started contributing all his income and ancestral property for social welfare. He remembered that the history of Mahatma Gandhi taught to him by the teachers during his school days. In accordance with that, he established a youth welfare association in the Lawspet area with several friends. Thereby, he himself emerged as a young leader and started doing social activities such as financial assistance to poor students for their education and medical treatments. Subsequently, as a 21 years old, he started doing social work in his own residential area. He formed the youth wing of the association. In 1991, Shri M. Vaithianathan became the youth wing president of Welfare Association, a post he held for more than a decade to enhance overall well-being and help to meet basic and complex needs of communities and people. Shri M. Vaithianathan established small youth clubs throughout Lawspet constituency, thereby creating a way for direct contact with the people. The main motive of the small club is to focus particularly on those who are vulnerable oppressed and living in poverty. During the year 2000, he coined a pet project called Zero Crime Lawspet, lauded for improving the quality of young students in Lawspet area. In addition to this, his efforts in improving infrastructure of Lawspet earned him the title of Namba Thogadi Thambi, or constituency brother. During this period of social work, that is without any political party affiliation and of family backgrounds, Sri Vaithianathan was well received by the local people of Lawspet. From his own financial assistance, he also modernized the garbage disposal system by giving priority to cleanliness. He implemented basic development projects such as free training classes for women on tailoring, free computer classes for young girls and boys, establishing of self-help groups, conducted camps for drug abuse awareness, free tuition centers for poor students, free clothes were given to elderly people, conducted free self-improvement training programs in government institutions. He improved the standard of government schools to be on par with private schools. In addition, parks and fountains were set up at major junctions of the Lawspet constituency. All the parks in the Lawspet constituency were cleaned and properly maintained. Saplings were planted at the Tagarats College in the motive of Green Puducherry. In addition to above projects, he also established Kamala Trust at Shantinagar, Lawspet during the year 2010, headed by his wife Srimati Rama Vaithianathan on 26/9/2010. The trust was inaugurated by then CM of Puducherry, Sri N. Rangasamy. On behalf of this trust, he launched plenty of projects for the benefit and upliftment of poor people living in the Lawspet constituency. An office for the trust was exclusively set up, which started functioning 24/7 and employees were deployed on full-time. Welfare activities such as providing chairs and large tents for social events, functions and other ceremonies were given free of cost that includes transport facilities as well. In addition, he provided assistance for the government schemes by conducting several camps like medical camp exclusively for women and children, street clean camps, loan mela for youth, financial assistance to poor children for admission in private schools, distribution of applications to the people for old age pension and widow pension, to eradicate the mosquito-borne diseases which includes Zika virus, West Nile virus, chikungunya virus, dengue and malaria. Kamala Trust organized special camps at all areas in Lawspet to enhance the financial status of the common people exclusively among women. Kamala Trust established more than 200 numbers of self-help groups. This initiative has made the women of Lawspet constituency to form self-help groups by themselves. With this, their common problems were addressed. Thereby, the idea of mutual support, people helping each other, was achieved by the trust. The special project created a surface entering into politics by our young leader Sri M. Vaithianathan. The birthday functions of all our great national leaders are celebrated every year in a grand manner. Subsequently, he also organized many protests and agitations against the ruling party for the purpose of resolving the grievances and the dispute in respect of common matter between government departments and people of Lawspet. In addition to above, for transmitting visual images and to broadcast programs for entertainment, information and education, he established a local private channel in the name of MS Kamala Media, a multimedia channel which has yielded a commonplace in many households, business and institutions. It is a major vehicle for launching various awareness programs on various fields such as education, arts, sports, politics, science and health for the upliftment of people in Puducherry. Now, this channel is one of the best local TV networks which has viewers in both Puducherry and Tamil Nadu. Furthermore, a political vacuum in Lawspet made the people belonging for their true leader. They wanted a leader to influence them in thoughts, actions, and to change the mindset of Puducherry people in a better way. Thus, in order to fulfill the aspirations of Lawspet people, Sri M. Vaithianathan decided to contest in the Assembly legislative election during the year 2011 with the huge support of Lawspet people. There is a renowned quote, "Don't wait for opportunity, create it," by George Bernard Shaw. Sri M. Vaithianathan created the opportunity for himself and contested the Assembly election in Lawspet constituency, won that constituency in the 2011 Puducherry Assembly election, polling 10,189 votes, winning over Sri V.P. Sivakolundhu with a margin of 5,432 votes. He held the position of Parliamentary Secretary to the Honorable Chief Minister at the age of 38 years. As an elected MLA of Lawspet constituency, he rendered human service for all complete 5 years from 2011 to 2016. With a lot of dedication, challenges and hard work, he executed and fulfilled all central schemes, central-sponsored schemes and other state schemes in his Lawspet constituency. He has achieved issuance of 100% ration cards to his constituency under various categories such as APL, above poverty line ration cards, BPL, below poverty line ration cards, and Annapurna Yojana, AY ration cards. All government institutions located in the Lawspet constituency were renovated. The historical event of Puducherry new terminal of Puducherry Airport was inaugurated during the tenure of Sri M. Vaithianathan as MLA. Various training and awareness programs were organized in all educational institutions running under Lawspet constituency during his period. He has been continuously donating financial assistance to the orphanages and to the children for education till date. All the schemes funded by the Puducherry government were identified properly and executed in his constituency. The allocation of funds under various schemes for the 5 years from 2011 to 2016 were completely utilized for the purpose for which it was sanctioned and approved by both Government of India and Government of Puducherry for providing basic infrastructure facilities to schools, roads, water supply works, additional posts for electricity connection in the developing areas in Lawspet constituency, and other works were properly carried out during the period of Sri M. Vaithianathan as MLA. It is a golden period for the Lawspet constituency in the history of Puducherry. Based on the feedback of the Lawspet peoples, subsequently Assembly election announced during the year 2016. Though Sri M. Vaithianathan has been respectively invited by the leading political parties such as DMK, ADMK, etc. to contest the forthcoming election on behalf of their symbols, our brands, our background. Under such a situation, he was openly refused such invitations. But he independently contested in the election and placed himself as a runner-up in the constituency. Though he contested as independent candidate on the basis of his personal views, ideology and differences from political parties, he scored 5,695 votes. Thereby he proved as permanent mass leader of the Lawspet constituency. As an independent politician, he proved his individuality in the election, though he secured runner-up as a leader of a common people. He started attending all functions and performed political and welfare activities in the Lawspet constituency without any expectations. Thereby, he helped people based on their need related to basic issues such as electricity, revenue, and PWD works. He continued his service to the people with his own funding resources. People approached him with faith and love. Whatever services he provided to the people during the period of 2011 to 2016 as MLA, all such activities were continued in spite of his hurdles in the last elections. Just prior to the 2021 Puducherry Assembly election, Shri M. Vaithianathan joined the historical Indian National Congress Party and contested from the Lawspet constituency again. During the election campaign, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah made a high decibel campaign for their candidate Shri V. Saminathan, who was the president of Puducherry BJP. There were numerous visits by the BJP leaders in the Lawspet constituency for the election campaign. Public meetings, road shows were thrown in, with numerous street corner meetings held across the Lawspet area, while Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah being the main campaigner for the BJP party. In spite of all these campaigns, Shri M. Vaithianathan emerged victoriously against the Puducherry BJP President V. Saminathan by 5,701 votes, and once again he himself proved as people leader of Lawspet constituency. Shri M. Vaithianathan always say that he wanted to spend his earnings for people's welfare more than his own. Being a down-to-earth person, he says money doesn't impress him at all. One can get money in three possible ways. Firstly, through money donated by someone, but there is nothing more fulfilling than being able to donate money for charity out of your own earnings. He also says that money is not everything in life. For some people, happiness and serving society is the only concern. This needs a lot of courage and strength. Shri M. Vaithianathan is approachable by the people of the Lawspet area at all the times. He was awarded by many national-wide social organizations for his service to humanity. He also received Man of the Millennium Award and Lifetime of Service Award from various welfare organizations of India. He lives a very simple life in Lawspet, works in office at Shantinagar regularly and does whatever he can for the upliftment of the unprivileged people. His life story is very motivating and inspiring. We do not know that such people exist around us in Indian politics, but such people are there in India. One must learn from his life that money is not everything. If one aspires to do something for his country, then one can do it. No power on earth will stop him from doing it. As Indian Congress Party encourage equal opportunity, right to health, right to education, civil liberty and support social market economy and a strong welfare state, including secularism, egalitarianism and social stratification, and contemporary economic reforms such as liberalization, privatization and globalization can be positively achieved by Shri M. Vaithianathan in the years to come. If opportunity is given to him to work as key functionary on nationwide based on his past experiences in the politics, it is assured that he will boost the Congress party at massive level and surely create a setback for the BJP and other political parties in future. As he has courage and potential, Shri M. Vaithianathan will play a key role in fulfilling the demands of various stakeholders. He will also champion the rights of the poor and the marginalized people. Surely he will lead the battle against ruling government in Pondicherry exclusively on BJP's poorly implemented policies such as demonetization, Aadhaar, GST and more. He will also put his efforts on a vision of Rahul Gandhi and his strategy to fight the democratic battle with love and unity. This is what makes the Congress Party the true representative of India. Let us join hands for alternative vision for India.